So for today's video, we're going to cover news that has come out in regards to the PS5 reveal happening soon from a person who's been on point about recent events, and we're going to cover some of the hype surrounding the PS5 demo and developer comments that have been causing a bit of controversy online. First, let me know if you guys think the PS5 demo can be done on the Series X, and this isn't a fanboy wars question. I'm putting this question out there to see if people think the SSD could make that big of a difference. I personally think how well they loaded the 8K assets on the draw distance and speed to which everything loaded probably had to have required the speed of the PS5 SSD and what it was using, but that's just my thoughts. Not to say the Series X SSD speed won't be enough, but I'm curious what you guys personally think. So, do you think the PS5 demo that we saw could be done on the Series X? Try to give reasoning if you can as to why you think it can or can't. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the overload of praise regarding the PS5 after the PS5 demo reveal. This praise follows a lot of what we've heard from developers over the months, but now we have Epic Games actually out in the open and stating what we've only heard from anonymous developers. Let's go through some of these because they're pretty exciting, and I believe all or most of them are from Tim Sweeney, who is the CEO of Epic Games. I'll state if it's someone else otherwise. In this first quote, Tim is referencing the PS5's SSD solution and how fast storage is key to next gen. This is going to enable the types of immersion we've only dreamed of in the past. The world of loading screens is over. The days of pop-in and geometry popping up as you're going through these game environments are ended. The resulting effect is the ability to build games that are fully immersive from start to finish over hundreds of hours of gameplay. Also, according to The Verge, Sony and Epic Games have been working together closely when it comes to faster storage management, which is interesting because what does that mean for Unreal Engine 5 games optimized for the PS5? Will they be able to load assets better and render faster, handling things better like draw distances? I'm not really sure what the outcome of this yet is, but I'm curious to see where things go when Unreal Engine 5 comes out late next year. Moving over to the second quote, Sony's storage is absolutely world class. Not only the best in class on consoles, but also the best on any platform, better than high-end PCs. For this one, I don't understand what the memes were for. The PS5's SSD solution is better than anything out there. That's not saying PC won't catch up and possibly exceed it, but right now, it's not being touched by anything out there on the market. And even in the near future, yes, PCs could get faster PCIe 4.0 SSDs, but will every PC, or any PC for that matter, be able to harness the full speed of the SSD like the PS5? The PS5 is specifically optimized to remove bottlenecks throughout the entire piece of hardware to allow full usage of the SSD's speed. Will PCs be able to do this anytime soon? I guess we'll have to wait and see. The next quote was by engineering VP Nick Penwarden, and he was talking about their nanite technology in combination with the PS5 storage solution and how it made the PS5 demo possible. Here's the quote. Nanite enabled the artist to build a scene with geometric complexity that would have been impossible before. There are tens of billions of triangles in that scene, and we couldn't have that in memory all at once. So what we ended up needing is streaming in triangles as the camera is moving around the environment, and the I/O capabilities of the PS5 are one of the key hardware features that enabled us to achieve that level of realism. So from what I'm getting from their statement so far, it really seems like the PS5 was needed to run this demo, which leads me to the last and probably most controversial quote. This one was by Tim Sweeney again. Here's the quote. This is not just a whole lot of polygons and memory. It's a lot of polygons being loaded every frame as you walk around through the environment, and this sort of detail you don't see in the world would absolutely not be possible at any scale without these breakthroughs that Sony's made. And this is kind of the mic drop comment here. That's a pretty bold statement to make, and it makes you wonder if Epic Games picked the PS5 on purpose to showcase their Unreal 5 demo, because that's where it's possible. I would find it hard to think the Series X wouldn't be able to run this demo, but off this statement they seem to hint that. But you guys let me know if I heard what I heard or read wrong, because I could be interpreting this differently than you. So by all means, let me know what you guys think of these quotes down in the comments below. And now, moving away from the quotes and moving to the event possibly happening on June 4th. Now, this date comes from Jeff Grubb, who works for VentureBeat.com. He has this schedule that has mapped out the summer events, starting with Microsoft's Inside Xbox showcase we had last week. His calendar teased this Tony Hawk reveal and the Unreal Engine 5 reveal before their reveals. And if you go to the June 4th date on his calendar, it states Slate of PlayStation, which is obviously a play on State of Play. So a Twitter user asked about the fact that it says Slate, and Jeff replied with, should be an entire slate of games. A lot. So off this, he's confirming that Sony will be showcasing a lot of games with the PS5, which is awesome to hear and makes me believe that we'll get a lot of third-party games there, and maybe the likes of Horizon Zero Dawn 2, the rumored Demon's Souls remake, or Ratchet & Clank, but I could be getting ahead of myself here. I guess we'll see in time, and it makes sense that Sony will be revealing a lot of games because they kind of gone through a lot of the specs already. They could possibly just show the box earlier than that. We'll see, because there was another rumor that's saying that Sony could show the box in May and it'll be straight focused on games in early June. But the date is also interesting because June 2nd is when PlayStation UK's Next Gen magazine will be going live, and it will have information on PS5 games as confirmed by their June magazine. So how is this going to work? I'm not really sure, because is this magazine going to reveal smaller games and the June 4th event will bring in the big guns? Or maybe the magazine will reveal the games and the June 4th event will show the gameplay? I personally find it hard that we'll see big reveals on a region-specific magazine, but that's just personally me. Regardless, more PS5 news seems to be on the way, and I'm ready for all of it, but you guys let me know if you think the PS5 event will happen on June 4th or not. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It's time to go fast," because it's clearly based off these quotes that we're hearing about the PlayStation 5. This is a fast machine, very fast machine. So I'm excited for it, and if you are as well, destroy the comment section with "It's time to go fast," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.